Well. Where the hell have I been? Let's talk about it. Did I give up on YouTube? Did I decide that it's a waste of time? Did I decide that, screw it? This is just a clout chasers game. No. Okay? I'm not doing that anymore. Alright? That's exactly why I took a break. That's exactly why I stopped for a while, because I had to sit and reflect and think, and I was trying to figure out what the hell is my purpose on this earth. That's what I was struggling with. The understanding of what is my purpose on this earth. And if this audio comes out scuffed, I don't even care. I don't care about that anymore. Like, I don't care about like trying to please the algorithm or trying to please, I just do this out of the genuineness of my heart, because I genuinely want to help people in the way that I can and however I can reach them possibly. And if it reaches you, then praise be to God, for real. Because I genuinely believe that I try to have God speak through me in my videos. And, that's my ultimate vision. My ultimate goal is that God is speaking through me, because, I started to realize and I started to pray and really contemplate, like, what is our purpose on this earth? It's not to get money. It's not to get fame. The world sells this lie, and especially in the self-improvement space, it's all a lie. They lack the philosophical understanding, the deeper understanding, right? This material wealth, this time freedom, this location freedom, all that, it's all good. It's not, none of it is bad, but does it really matter? What is the real purpose? What is the real depth behind it of this materialism? The lies that the world sells you, right? And I'm not saying that I'm holier than thou at all. I'm actually a fricked up person, bro. We all are fricked up people in some way. We all have our struggles. We all have our battles. We all have our shit that we go through. But this video is going to be a long one. And the real ones are the ones that are going to listen all the way through. And that's the people that I want following me. I want the real people. I want genuine, real people following me. I don't want these dopamine chasers. I don't want to try to please the algorithm. I don't want to try to please people to make them entertain. I'm not an entertainer. That's never who I was. It's never what I intended to be. I never wanted to be a clout chaser like these so-called influencers out there. I can never do that. And I started going down that rabbit hole, and it drove me insane, because I lost my purpose. I lost why I started all this. I didn't start this to make money. I didn't start this to, try to be a clout chaser or influencer or any of the sort. Okay? I started this as therapy to myself. I had no one to talk to. Okay? All I was left with was myself and my thoughts and God alone, and that's all that I had. I was editing them myself. I was cutting out my little and ums and stuff, but over time I've gotten better at speaking, and I know that I'm a good speaker, and I just need to use it to my advantage. And God has given me that gift. Praise be to God only, but I can't just leave that in the dust. He's given me a calling, and I need to pursue it. And the longer I don't pursue it, the longer I feel like I don't have a purpose. And that goes to everyone who is left searching in this life, looking for some sort of purpose, some sort of calling without God. So ultimately, without the faith, you can chase wealth, you can chase money, you can chase success, you can chase prosperity. These things are good, but they won't fulfill you. They aren't the way, the truth, and the life. And I don't just preach this stuff to be like a sermon, okay? I preach it because I know it's the truth. And I know it's what saved me when I was lost, alone. I didn't have any friends. I still don't really have very many friends, really, honestly. I don't, but that's why I got to keep striving on, keep pressing on. because it's not about me. You see, too often we focus on things being about us. How does it make me feel? How does it make me feel when I go to church? How does it make me feel when I, go do this fun activity with my friends, right? It's not about others, but it should be about others in the first place. Because ultimately, our purpose on this earth is to love God and to love others. Just as Mark Turner said, and I still remember that. I still keep that in my head. And I definitely agreed. I contemplated very deeply on this with my therapist over time, and I've been struggling mentally with just feeling like lack of purpose and feeling lonely, and just I had a period of depression, to be entirely honest and vulnerable with you. And another thing, to be entirely honest and vulnerable, my past videos, I was using AI. I was using ChatGPT to just write out these scripts, and I would just straight up read them. Just read everything it says. And yeah, I endorse what it says. And I would probably say the same thing. But honestly, I think that God has given me the gift to say it better. God has given me a gift. And I can't just neglect it. I need to use my authentic brain within myself that God has provided me with. Otherwise, I'm lacking respect for that. And what a shame that is. And then it's only to my detriment. It's only to the digression of myself and my own brain. Right? And that's where we see society going nowadays with the phone and technology. Eventually, technology is going to replace us. Look at the rapid success of AI and how it's just replacing all these employees and tasks that people do already. We can already see it. And once AGI comes in, AI superintelligence, who's to say? But that's a whole other topic for another video. But I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel happy when I was making these AI generated videos, because I knew inside that it wasn't me. I'm just reading a script mindlessly and not speaking my authentic thoughts. So now when I make videos, they're going to be less edited. I'm not going to try to copy other people's styles. It's going to be my style, Jake's style. And no more lies, no more bullshit, and only the truth. This self-improvement stuff, it can only get you so far. It's limited. The only thing unlimited is God. And that's the thing that all these YouTubers get wrong. That's the thing that all these YouTubers miss. They're missing the point. Right? Oh, I want to get money, and I want to get success. I want to get fit. I want to get healthy. All these things. Why? For what purpose? Oh, so I can get woman. Okay. Why does that matter? I fall into this mental thinking myself, and I realize it's really sad. And I can't help but pray and just say, God, be gracious to me, a sinner. Because that's ultimately the only thing that will save us. And I really didn't think this video would become a sermon, but it just happened to become one, more so because I've been searching for a while. Searching for answers, just searching for reasons to just go on in life in general, really. And I'm not depressed. I haven't been depressed since like 3 years ago. I did go through a thing like that, but and I might talk about that in a future video, my experiences. to be fully transparent and real with you. But I can't live a lie. If to live is Christ and to die is gain, then I must live as Christ. Not for clout, not for success, not for money, not for social status, not for girls, not for anything of this world, not for materialism. Because ultimately, all of that stuff will shrivel up and die. Do not store up your treasures on earth where thieves will steal them and destroy them, but store up your treasures in heaven by glorifying God. I want to end off on this. I want to end off on apologizing for being gone. I'm sorry I was gone. I'm sorry for not sticking to my word of continuing this. I do intend to continue this, and I always intended to continue this, to be clear. And I have other means to be successful. I can't rely on this for my success. I need to work hard. I need to do something I'm proud of, right? Actually working hard. Not just me sitting in front of a camera and getting clout for that and getting money for that, right? Like actual work, right? Like I'm working a job right now too alongside this. And doing college and doing these other things like real life, living like real life. Like that's why you haven't seen me also. Another reason you haven't seen me is because I got rid of my phone. I haven't had a phone for 6 to 7 months almost. I only have this watch, this Apple Watch right here. And all I can do is call, text, and play music for the people that matter. And the only reason this works is because I use the family sharing with my father's phone. So I don't even have, it's not even connected to my phone. It's just connected to my father's phone. And that's the only way it works. And I have my own phone number and I just use this and it works on this. And so I haven't been on Instagram. I haven't been on any apps like that. Except YouTube on the TV. That's the only thing I've been struggling with, to be entirely honest. And I don't even watch like the dumb videos though. I always watch like really long educational videos. Like specifically lately, I've been spending a lot of time. This is another reason as well. I've been spending a lot of time studying Orthodox Christianity, right? So I've been transitioning, working on becoming a catechumen into Orthodoxy, and just really looking at the church fathers and starting to study church history and starting to understand why this is so important. And especially since going to Israel, I realized that, you know, Orthodoxy is the truth. But, you know, that's for a whole nother video too. I could talk a lot about that from everything I've learned so far. And, you know, I'm only in the beginning stage. I'm not even a catechumen yet, but I have been watching a lot of videos, just consuming material. I got all the books on it as well. And unfortunately, I had to leave my church as well. Well, actually, unfortunate because I had to leave the friends and the people that I know there, but fortunate because I know that it is the truth and I'm very convicted and I am very happy where I'm at. And I truly feel that this is where Christ is, right? The fullness of truth of Christ is in the Orthodox Church, the Eastern Orthodox Church. I really do believe this. From being a non-denominational, I really do believe this. But that's a whole nother video. And that's another thing that has been my focus. And also I got an ice bath as well, which I've been using, and I got really into working out too. So I've just been really just focusing on myself ultimately, like getting myself right, like my mental right, because I was struggling mentally, and getting my body right. So I gained like 6 pounds of muscle in like I think it was like 3 months. And I did a bulk. I bulked to like 200 pounds, and now I'm about to cut. So I'm starting to cut like right about now. I'm at like 197. Just started the cut, but yeah. So really just getting like jacked now. Like let me see. Like I could probably show you a little bit. Like now my arms are a lot bigger. Like this, my biceps are like a lot bigger. My tricep as well. Yeah, and you can tell the difference, and it looks kind of fat right now, but it's just because like of the bulk, right? But if I stand up, it looks like really good, like that, bro. Like I don't know, just a little bit, but just really been focusing on myself, my health, working at Home Goods, just like a chill retail job, and it's been good. So that's kind of a little bit of a long update, and also a bit of a sermon from me, I guess, or like my speech. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna edit these videos anymore. If people want to watch them all the way through, they can, and if they care, they can. But I'm not gonna worry about editing. I just need to get the content out there, my thoughts out there, and I'm gonna put my trust in God and my faith in God that the people that care, they'll watch it, and the people, if you don't care, then don't watch it, honestly. Because I'm not doing this for the clout. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it to try to chase YouTube success or whatever. I'm doing this for the fulfillment reason, and I can get money in other ways. I know a lot about investing, and I do plan to get money in that way, to be honest with you. It's a more reliable way. It's not just like throwing a shot in the dark hoping it works. But usually if you do something like this for long enough, what we see is that you have some level of success with it, at least like 20,000 followers, whatever. If I gain a small following, praise be to God. But as long as I influence and help at least one person, I'm happy, because it's not about the fake shit for me. It's only about being authentic. So that's the new direction that I'm heading with this channel, and I'm just speaking my truth and speaking my silence, basically where I've been. And I have a little slideshow talking about my last year's progress and success, and I do plan to make an app, and I was working on an app with a team called One Track, and that's in development as well. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and now I remember the outro. So remember, guys, I'm back. Never stop thinking. To what end? Jake Burnett's out.